drink. I wish it was cooling me, but so far has not been good. It's been shitty, and I feel awkward as I should. This club has got to be the most pretentious thing since I thought you and me. Well, I am imagining a dark lit place, or your place, or my place. Well, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I wanna make you move because you're standing still. If your body matches what your eyes can do, you'll probably move right through me on my way to you. Hold out for one more drink before I think I'm looking too desperately, but so far has not been fun. I should just stay home. If one thing really means one, this club will hopefully be closed in 3 weeks. That would be cool with me. Well, I'm still imagining a dark lit place, or your place, or my place. Well, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I wanna make you move because you're standing still. If your body matches what your eyes can do, you'll probably move right through me on my way.
What is up, guys, and welcome to the stream. I know it's weird. I'm on YouTube for this one, but YouTube is kind of streams on, you know. So basically, today we're just gonna be watching the live show, Monster Cat live show. Monster Cat. This is a really good rip with Silvergunna. But today we're gonna be listening to no, not listening, but we're gonna be watching the Betty La Bomba live show. It's gonna be really cool. Let me real quick. Get this out too. I'm spelled joint wrong. I found a really funny Brawlhalla funny. Found a really funny Brawlhalla funny. Here, I'll show y'all. This right here. Abraham Lincoln crossover. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Okay, so I have the update show right here. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and watch it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Monster Cat update show for Paladin.
Nico's back.
I am your host and community manager, Romanova, and I'm joined here by two of our amazing designers on the Evil Mojo team, Nico and Fish. How are y'all doing today?
Doing well. Happy to be here.
I am doing very well. I'm excited. This show is going to be.
Is there anything, specific that you're kind of excited to, get into today without spoiling?
So this is an hour and 2 minutes.
There's a lot. This is just kind of a monster.
Hour and 2 minutes. We're gonna have to go through this.
Get it?
I thought Nico was the one that we have to watch out for those puns. Ugh.
We didn't have Nico last stream.
With no further ado. Yeah. Without further ado, to give these two time to, sabotage us with some more puns again. Let's get into our first section of this update show because there's so much amazing content that we have to show you today. We're going to start
Okay.
with design and balance. And beginning of this, last patch we had a big change with cauterize now being implemented just into the gameplay
Yeah.
itself instead of being an item that you purchase.
So, real quick, so what I want to say about it is actually I really like this change. I said it before I even played the live servers, but now that I played the live servers a bit, I got used to it. I'm actually really happy that they did this. I mean, cauterize is still meta, and it was going to be meta no matter what. But now I actually have room to buy another item. And it's because I play Mave, and I main Mave, of course, literally. So my main ones were to go with Cauterize and Nimble, and then Life Rip, and then Haven. Now I got that one extra slot, so I get Nimble to level 2 first, and then just Life Rip, Haven, and I have this whole nother slot that I can just experiment with. It's actually really cool that I had that slot, and I just don't have to fill it with Cauterize and go through the thing every single time. It's really, really cool. I love it. I love it to death. I love it to death.
And there is an update for that, and it looks like it's a buff. Would you two lovely designers care to elaborate on this?
I would be happy to discuss anti-heal, yes. So, firstly, thank you so much, everyone, for both the feedback that everyone gave and kind of I'm going to use the term welcoming nature of changes like this. It was kind of a little bit scary, but, we thought it was what was best, and people have really embraced it. So, obviously, we're still going to be tweaking some things as time goes on as it relates to the anti-healing that's in the match. What you'll see, at least in this PTS cycle, these might not be final numbers, is a decrease in the time between tick intervals for the anti-heal. And what that means effectively is that you will reach max anti-healing in a match faster. So currently it's every 60 seconds you tick up by 5% anti-heal. We're bringing that for Siege down to 50 seconds. And for Onslaught and King of the Hill, currently it's 45 seconds. We're bringing that down to 40 seconds. We're also investigating distinguishing Onslaught and King of the Hill for the purposes of that timing, because I know that those two game modes can have a difference, especially in timing.
You need to so I don't think I have voiced an opinion about King of the Hill and Onslaught. Two of my least favorite game modes in general. I like Onslaught, but I hate King of the Hill. They should just make it into two separate game modes that you can apply for. Just not have King of the Hill and Onslaught be one. Honestly, to be completely honest, because they are two completely different game modes just listed under one game mode. I mean, but you could also say that for Overwatch and all that, quick play and all that. But I mean, if you're gonna have separate game modes like TDM, Siege, and an Onslaught, and then Siege Beyond, you should at least have it so you can either turn off Onslaught or turn off King of the Hill, or just apply for neither of them or both of them. Because I don't like playing King of the Hill. I know a lot of my friends don't like playing King of the Hill, but I know they don't like playing Onslaught. I personally don't have a problem with Onslaught. It's just I have the problem with King of the Hill, and I just do not. If I want to play Onslaught, I do not want to play King of the Hill. So they should just make it two separate things. To be completely honest,
we are not changing Team Deathmatch for this current build, but we'll keep an eye on that as well. And then something else that I wanted to make note of really quickly for the anti-heal aspect is that we 100% intend to implement at least one, if not more than one, visual indicators for how much anti-heal is currently in the match. Right now, I think the plan is to have it on the scoreboard. I think
that would be really good. That would be really cool
for this update. If not, as soon as physically possible, definitely something we're interested in doing.
Good.
Yeah, so that's
I want to see those stats.
On,
how much anti-heal there is,
anti-heal system is
especially when I play Ray or IO.
Sounds like
I don't know if that's in this patch, but it's definitely in the pipeline.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's really nice to see reading feedback and everything, because obviously we don't want the supports to feel upset by this, as well as making sure it feels good for everyone else and their roles that they
I mean,
in Paladins. But With that said, speaking of supports, we do have a nerf coming to Genos. Would you care to bring us in on this, Fish?
Sure. I don't think that Genos is in a terrible spot. However, when folks get frustrated with Genos, Binary Star comes up a lot, right? So that's where we're making an adjustment. We're just going to increase the refire time from 0.5 to zero point 0.4 to 0.5. Make it take a little bit longer to get that damage out. Yeah. So slow as Binary Star down a little bit. Hopefully, reduce some friction, some pain points on him. Make him a little bit more gratifying to fight against.
Okay.
Yep,
Not that bad.
Sounds good. And next up, we have Koga. Looks like, boy's getting a buff, I guess, just in time for this update, too. So, care to elaborate?
Run up walls.
Yeah, just a relatively small thing. Koga can run up walls, although is it his hands? Is it his feet? I don't rightly know. Koga can go up the walls, and we're just increasing the effectiveness of that aspect of his kit a little bit.
Okay, I see this. All right.
Yeah.
I mess with this.
It makes sense. He is,
This is cool. This is cool.
a ninja, right? So should have wall runs.
Kakashi.
Clearly. So I like that.
Yeah.
Now
yeah,
we
yeah.
do.
Okay.
have a nerf
Yeah. This
coming
is.
to, it looks like Vivify for Ray.
That's right.
What's up with that?
Yeah, Ray's getting a couple of adjustments this patch. The big one was folks feel like her ult just does too much.
What?
Particularly when
No.
she gets the damage immunity on herself, she gets the damage
What?
on him, and then they both get a heal. So what we've done,
Oh, my
we still
notifications are
like
on.
that. We still like her being incentivized to do it.
No.
Like to find somebody
That's
else.
a really good
Then
ult, but you're
reducing
nerfing
it
the
from
ult.
damage immunity to damage reduction 50%. So she just does it a little bit less. And the idea, the goal there is that folks feel like they are still able to attack in.
Instead of changing her iframes, instead of like removing that, just nerf the seconds of it. Just nerf the amount of time that it's for. Just nerf that instead of just getting rid of it altogether. Dang. All right.
To a Ray, and that now that she and her targets are just impossible to damage down. So hopefully this makes that difference.
It's not that bad.
I mean, I think it sounds like it will. Now, this next one, by the way, it hurts my soul. I guess it's a sick burn. But yeah, it looks like you're nerfing Tyra.
Oh, yeah, the burn monster. I read a bit of the patch notes.
At some point, too many people thought that burn monster was just straight fire, and it actually hurt me to say that, so please forgive me. But so we are removing the cripple from burn monster, the talent. So the monster will still burn, just maybe a little bit less effectively.
See, I love this. I love this as a Mave main because like whenever I get crippled, I hate cripples. I I understand what they're doing. I love cripples, but I hate them at the same. We have a love-hate relationship with cripples. Now, Tyra is a menace towards me during the matches, so I'm kind of happy about this. I'm kind of really happy about this.
Still hurts, but
That was lit.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
These buffs are actually pretty exciting. I know that people have been wondering kind of where Octavia is placed in the meta. So it looks like you're giving her some buffs.
Yeah.
Let's go! I've been playing a lot of
The main
Octavia
thing is
recently.
We want to make her distortion field a little bit more utility.
Speed
So
debuff.
we're increasing the ground speed debuff for enemies inside it, and then also with asymmetrical warfare, we're going to increase the healing to allies and increase the damage done to enemies, so that tool in her toolbox
Okay,
will have
okay,
a little bit more
okay, this seems
impact,
cool, this
in a
seems
variety of ways.
Very, very cool. And next up, it looks like we got, our newest champ until today,
right.
Seven on
The
the
one
roster.
everyone knows is coming.
Seven's nerfs.
Yeah, some stuff with Nag Dump and his ultimate, it looks like. So, care to elaborate on that too?
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows. Everyone's scared of 7 because obviously 7, 8, 9. But so we are seeing some numbers. Reduction.
Shut up! Oh my god!
Stop today. Today is my day. Everyone's green with envy about my puns. So we're decreasing the damage from the mag dump fire mode from 475 to 450. That's on the heavy SMG, the in hand. For Decree 77, the ultimate, we're changing the timing. It's going to go off 50% faster. Timing change. We're reducing the time to actually mark the enemies by 50%. And then for explosive dodge, we are changing the time that the bombs remain out from 15 seconds to 6 seconds. So we'll see a significant reduction in the number of just ticking time bombs that are just strewn all about the ground all the time.
All right, don't seem like that bad.
I think that all kind of sounds fair, and I guess everyone out there, make sure when you're playing PTS and whatnot to give feedback on how these changes feel.
Doesn't sound that bad.
That's ultimately one of the best ways.
I mean, it's not hard to nerf and buff Lynx, except for Sky, apparently.
It almost looks like a quality of life change here. Correct me if I'm wrong. For Lex and Vivian.
Yeah, so these are two completely separate changes, but they're in the same vein. Essentially,
Do screen shake
on both Magnum and in Pursuit were a little bit too high, so we've reduced them by about 15% to hopefully make them a little bit more manageable, a little bit less frustrating. To play.
That seems cool.
Yeah, I think that's always nice to kind of target those pain points and make life a little easier.
It's not all the champion balance, is it?
Always great. And I believe that's it for balance, folks. But there's actually more changes. Yeah, there's actually full changes on the patch notes, which are live right now. But we have a first full look actually of the visual update to Warder's Gate coming.
Finally, okay. That looks cool. I'm like happy that they're updating the maps, but I really want to see some new maps. This is the point I've been making for a long time. Is just new maps. This is cool though. I love this. Visual reworks and all that are really, really, really cool, man. Oh wait, no, wait, what? Wait, no, go back. No! They're getting rid of the freaking jump pool. No! Are you kidding me? No! I don't know if I'm like the only one gonna be making a big deal out of this, but they're getting rid of. No! They're in a portal right here, though. Okay. Oh, this is super disappointing. That just ruined the whole vibe for me currently. And the other side's like probably gonna be all. Yeah, it's all mossy and all that. That's pretty cool. I'm actually very disappointed on that. That actually makes me sad. It's a pretty cool map. Warder's Gate rework.
That's just so cool. I love it.
I love it. And I do have a special note for all of y'all watching. That is, straight from the developers that worked on environment for this, as well as just, creating all the assets. We have an amazing environment art team. So I'm gonna read this quote directly from them. With the update to Warder's Gate, we wanted to push for some of the original goals of the map a bit further. Namely, we wanted to improve upon the contrast that develops between the two sides of the map as this empty Warder city, with its protective enchantments fading, is being slowly consumed by nature. We've cranked up the clean, shining opulence of the intact side of the map by adding more golden details into the architecture and focusing on dragon and scale-themed ornamentation. The skybox on this side also has a better reflection of our original vision for the map, being just one part of a larger city. Additional buildings can be seen covering the surrounding hillsides, still untouched and gleaming. On the natural side, more vines, leaves, moss, and sap have been pulled into this to emphasize nature taking control of the area. A few dragon skulls are affixed to the buildings. Another reminder that even these great beasts are subject to whims of nature, and so too is the city. And also they said that we've used glowing crystal pillars to help emphasize the location and importance of the capture points with a unique landmark. And we've updated the water in the map to use the more stylized material treatment we've applied to the more recent maps. We hope you enjoy this new update take on Warder's Gate. So yeah, that's a nice little...
I'm really sad that they got rid of the geysers. I think that's what they're called.
From our amazing environment art team. And yeah,
I'm really sad that they got rid of
I am
rid of the
excited to see
geysers.
how people feel once they start getting in there and actually
I think the
exploring it.
geysers.
Now I know a lot of people, always say new map, new map, new map. We are doing these updates, but we have, if you watch Tyro Showcase, we did promise there will be one new map this year. So please make sure to keep sticking tight for that. As soon as that is a thing, obviously you'll be notified of it.
See,
But
like
for
at
now-
least one new map. I really want multiple maps instead of just reworks. But I get why they're reworking them. But it's just it's getting kind of stale. We need a new map. You have all these work in progress maps that are like developed. Some of them aren't fully developed. Some of them are really cool effing concepts, and like finishing some of those will actually be a really good thing. You have so many there. I can go into the custom game room right now and count them if I wanted to. You have so many that you can finish, but you're choosing to rework the old maps, which I get. I get like the older, staler maps like Frog Isle, Timber Mill. I get those, but like if we keep constantly getting those and only those, the reworks, it's gonna start making it feel stale, even though it's all new and pretty and all that. Doesn't have the same effect as a new map. A new TDM map, a new Onslaught, a new King of the Hill, new Siege map. It doesn't have the same, good new feeling of it. It has, yeah, it feels new, but it doesn't feel like new enough that it's like, hey, this is new to Paladins. But it's like, oh, they just reworked it. It looks better, but it's just the same map, but like with better visuals. New maps, like new maps for them is like really cool. We can a champion every 2 months essentially. I would rather us get through 4 champions a year and have like three maps, 3 new maps, and like 2 reworks. That seems like balanceable that you can do. Unless that's like too much that y'all could do, and y'all can only solely do reworks. I'm not trying to be nitpicky on it because these maps are gorgeous. I love them, but like a new map, we need it soon. Like Overwatch can make maps but not content. Paladins can make content but not maps.
celebrate the really nice visual update here to Borders Gate. And speaking of celebrations,
glow up.
Oh yeah, glow ups, and I don't know. I think I'm ready for this next part. We are going into our second ever crossover pass here.
Woo!
For obviously, if you see online, Monster
Nico
Cat,
had the same energy as me. Woo!
the Monster Cat for making
Monster
sure
Cat.
that we were
No,
sweating
I
out
don't
for
even know
the show with
their
the best
music,
Monster
but-
Cat drip.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's. If you haven't seen it already on social, we're gonna show it now.
I've seen it.
The
A
teaser
bit of
trailer for this
social.
crossover pass
I haven't
coming
seen
to
the
Paladins.
trailer though.
My curiosity is killing me.
This is definitely copyrighted. Definitely copyrighted. I am going to get this taken down. Definitely copyrighted.
I love, like, there will be a full trailer closer to the actual release of this update live, but I love the little teaser. Shout outs to our video team and VFX team for everything that they've done.
The video team
This
for Paladins
content
is
so
really
far,
great.
Amazing.
I love it.
Amazing work. And with that being
Agreed.
said, we did let everyone know that obviously one of the artists is Gigi McGree, and her skin she's infused with here is Sky, which will be your instant unlock. Is Gigi McGree Sky?
Okay, so I get crossover passes, but we just got a sky skin. Like I get your. I'm not saying it's bad. We just got a sky skin though, which is really disappointing. We just got a sky skin, October. It's there's Service champions that deserve skins more than this, but it's a crossover pass, so I'm gonna give it a tad bit of slack because, like, crossovers, it's different. I mean, I say the same thing about Brawlhalla, but crossovers is different. You need to find something that closely resembles the person or character in the past, or in the show or the IRL or any of that. Like, for instance, Rick from, well, for instance, Val with Mikey Angelo, the nunchucks. Like, Val already had Stevani, but she got Mikey and Akuma, which fit their playstyle really well, God characters and all that. I mean, like, they have to fit it, so I give crossovers a leeway, but I'm just, like, really... this guy has so many skins, I'm just tired of her getting skins. I say the same thing about Maeve, but I have a bias towards Maeve, so I say less about Maeve than anybody else that has the same thing. But, yeah.
Guy for the Monster Cat crossover pass. And this will be, the Monster Cat crossover pass can be purchased for 500 crystals, and there will also be a buy all option to get all the content instantly.
I mean, the
cool
skin's
thing about
dope.
Both Gigi McGree and I believe also the Khan skin they were actually voiced by the artists themselves. I had the pleasure of working with Gigi to write the script and direct her as she was going through the session. She was a blast, and I think it turned out really well.
Yeah, it's really cool that we
I
can
want
collaborate
this
directly with
outfit.
the artist for this.
I know, right? Like, this is actually a look.
Yeah, I would rock those pants. Like, no questions asked. They're so sick. So we're gonna be going in game here soon for y'all. Just wanted to shout out people who have worked on this skin and everything. The concept was originally done by Jasmine, character by Scott, weapon Adam, rigging Jisoo, VFX Roland, and audio.
No, go back. To press settings. There we go.
Game.
A lot of people asked on social, and one of you might be able to answer this. Her weapon is like take on the older Sky weapon, correct?
You're so cool.
Like in the original concept,
so-
at least, it looked like. So.
This is kind of a non-traditional take, I think. I would say on the wrist crossbow. This is kind of
I agree with that.
I don't even know. I don't have the proper words to describe this. Kind of a gauntleted, just mechanism. It feels futuristic and still appropriate at the same time. I don't know. I have fallen in love with especially this skin and the Khan skin. We'll see later. I just
So Khan skin
is so good.
A very
There are,
sci-fi
like,
kind of
music,
power armory.
Time's ticking.
Into the ocean. I'm gonna blow it up.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that ultimate.
Take that, river.
Time's ticking. Many to go.
Man, I really like
Oh, that's
the
cool.
monster bass on it as it's ramping up. That's a lot of fun.
I'm not really a big Monster Cat fan,
That is
but
gonna be
Monster
the-
Cat stuff
the
is actually
monster.
really pretty dope.
Time's ticking.
So,
Talk about a bass drop, am I right?
Yeah, so just
not
to let
wrong,
some
Kevin.
people know too, because I know a big question, real quick, before we get into the next one, was that yeah, we're gonna go into voice lines, but I just want to let everyone know real quick. Clearly, there's music that plays during the skin. It's just not the exact same as the remix skins, if I'm correct. Design can confirm this, I'm sure, but there
Please.
is obviously music after the alt, and I believe when she goes invisible and whatnot that were implemented into these skins.
please tell me they're copyright free. If I'm using these skins in my videos, I do not want them to...
We will go into some voice lines so we can get into our next
Me-
skin here.
Tell me!
Out-
Oh my god!
This was voiced by Gigi McGree herself. Let's go, girl.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh god.
Sick.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. Stream's over. Stream's over. Oh. over. Yeah, thank y'all for coming out to stream. It was not a pleasure because of this voice line. Kill me. Kill me now. I honestly hate this. This skin is ruined for me now. That is, you know how many times people are gonna spam that while playing Sky now, in the VC, in the VG, whatever it's called. It's gonna be so annoying. It's gonna be so annoying to deal with. Honestly.
That's going to be the one that puts Kevin's name on
That's
the map.
right. I'm the best.
Oh boy.
That's right. I'm the best. Attack! Flank right!
Like I said before, Gigi did a fantastic job.
Yeah, she really did. Also, I kind of hate you now, Kevin, for putting that as a voice line in the game. But let's
Shut up!
Go next to
My
Justin
God.
O. Con.
Yeah.
Sorry if that was really loud. I was trying to override just hearing, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Times in my ear.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it just said oh yeah? Not oh, I thought that said Hoya.
Man, I like the way this one turned out as well. Both of them had this like futuristic appeal. That kind of
Dude's gun has a
plays
sword in it.
with the-
You probably don't see it. You guys probably don't see it. You guys probably do not see it. This dude's literal gun. He has a literal gun that has a sword coming out of it. It's pretty dope.
music as well, and looks really cool. And I can see them in the Paladin's realm. So I really am happy with where these got to.
Ooh, those swords on his
Shout
back
outs
though.
to I believe it was Alacrity that worked on our really amazing turnarounds that we have this update and going forward to kind of showcase these
Oh,
on
hell
top
yeah.
of just what we show in game, just so you get a really nice look at these skins. And
Agreed.
this one
It
again
takes a
was
lot of
voiced
folks
by
to get
Justin
this
O.
patch show.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So is this creator like a big bulking man?
I think these
Like
are some of,
Khan?
like the best skins to date that
I like,
we've done for Con. So
I like the
yeah,
detail in
let's
the weapon, too.
let's take a
Really
look.
good stuff. His wings are cool.
This weapon makes me happy.
Floatiness in the back.
I like this weapon. This
Yeah.
weapon actually looks pretty smooth. Kill things now.
Let's see what
Lay
he
down
can
your
do.
life for me. Be ready to fight and to die.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
It's really, really.
The effects on this projectile.
Dude sounded like a Left 4 Dead zombie. Oh my god. Dude for real sounded like a Left 4 Dead zombie. Here, listen closely, listen closely.
And to die.
Dude for real sounded like a Left
Oh
4
my
Dead
god,
zombie.
that's so cool.
He sounds like a Left 4 Dead zombie.
Effects on this projectiles as well.
Kill it. That shit's cool.
Ooh, cool shield.
That was a close one.
I want to see you throw somebody off the map.
Goodbye.
Oh, this is.
Once we drop the
It's a
bomb,
great
now
way
we
to
drop
drop
the
the
Cassie.
beat when you drop. Yeah, drop the beat, drop the Cassie off the edge.
Now you're just taunting the poor.
Oh, see ya. Jesus. Okay, I love the dude. I love the dude who is like playing like on the live shows. He just has so much fun doing it.
Appreciate the
The
dance.
dude is unironically like dope. He's cool.
And I will say for both of these, like
Little smiley face.
appreciate the enthusiasm and
Little
playfulness, the
tiny
art
smiley
brought to
face he had
this.
right there.
There's a way to do this that's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, you know, you can use us for it, but like giving it like absolutely committing to it just makes it so much better, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out.
Like,
The slow
yeah,
clap.
Con's like, I'm gonna kill you, but first I'm gonna drop this beat. Shout outs to Justin
Just
O.
make it
it
style
sting.
on you first, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, for real. I just want to see an Americon in this skin
voice line
fight.
before we get into the
Stupid.
next two pieces of this event.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
All in. I am not worthy. Whoa! Whoa! It's done. It's done. Hold on. Just 1 sec. My bad. My bad.
I do believe there's actually a line where he speaks Korean as well. I saw, which I think is really cool. Since
Oh, very cool.
Sorry, our dude who's playing is jamming out to prove your point.
It's gonna be so many cons just dance.
It's so sad that they don't have the geysers on this map anymore. It sucks.
Just
I mean, it's a good map,
cherry on top.
but that part sucks.
You can't
With
even
that
imagine
said,
how many cons we're
I'm
gonna
going to transition us into the level 20 unlock, which is Justin O's VIP con skin.
Oh, it's just like recolors. Okay, not like a Genlock where there's like 5 different characters or
This
skins.
is pretty cool. And we're going to get a turn around to this. We're not going to see it in game, but we're going to look at the turn around real quick for y'all.
I like the contrast here.
I like the
way it brings
pattern.
out the face on the chest armor and on the shoulders. I think that's really cool.
I like the pattern
I
a
was a
lot.
big fan of the energy blade. I actually love the color palette on this one, especially with the weapon. So you'll get to see that in game.
Yeah.
But this is I think this one was my favorite.
This one's really cool. So this is
Lovely
level
flaps on the
20.
back are absolutely my
I think this is going to probably be a 30 level battle pass or event pass, or whatever it's called now.
Yep. And with that being said,
Just like
we are
Genlock.
gonna go right in and see our level 30 unlock, which is VIP GG McGree Sky. Now this one has to be one of my favorite skins in the game
It's
for the sole
green now.
fact. I just really like that Oni mask,
green
and
now.
it's kind of almost like what was it? I think like
Yeah.
It's
maybe
green.
it's Razer that like was releasing some really crazy mask during COVID.
Yeah.
That you can get that. Yeah, I don't know. It just that mask is just sick. Like
It absolutely.
So it's just the exact same thing, but with the mask in green. I mean, I don't mind. It's pretty cool.
Almost Kabuki-esque there, and I love the demon. I
Again,
also like
loving
the
green.
contrast between, the green and her skin tones, and then bringing it back for the hair makes it very cohesive. I like a lot of this.
Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty dope.
So, with that being said, I know the question on everyone's mind, and this is something I definitely helped.
Is it copyrighted?
And the team here also was, more than happy to push for this.
Is it copyrighted?
A lot of people ask for music packs, right? Well,
Yeah.
there's good and not so good news. I'll go with the not so good news first. So, there's a difference right now between music packs and music themes. So music packs, we have something similar to, like, I believe Rise of Furia, where, the music will play at different points when you're in the game as well as in the menu and whatnot. And the reason why there haven't been more of those is because there's just an insane amount of different programming and coding and different things that go into these, and sometimes they don't even work fully all the time. But one thing we did want to bring to you, because this has been asked for so much, and give you this customization option, and we figured what better way than in the Monster Cat update. Thank you. Then to give you music themes. And what is a music theme? It will be traditionally in place to equip after you unlock it, and will play throughout your Paladin's game client, except for when you're actually in the game.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
cool.
still a
Yep.
way for you to kind of put your flair and what you like when you're playing Paladin.
You better
listen
put
to
the
it.
crossover pass
With
one
this
for
update,
this,
there will
not
be a track,
crossover.
that you
event
unlock
pass.
in the crossover pass for each artist. So I hope everyone's really excited.
What about?
And looking forward to seeing what we can do in the future with other,
we get
potential
the-
content that comes in the future, or maybe even
Can we
bringing
get the?
past content back as a music
Can-
theme rather than a music pass.
Can we get the?
Yeah.
Can we get the?
I'm just really excited. I'm glad
we
we're
get the
able to
anime
make
one?
something happen for everyone, because it has been something
Please?
people have asked for so long.
Yeah, there's essentially like this 80-20 rule where like half your work goes in 80% and the other half goes into the last 20. And by cutting out that last 20, we're able to just bring more music into the game with these new menu themes instead. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, and with that said, speaking of music, we got more Monster Cat skins for you.
Great! No anime one.
Available
Ah!
gaming and
Ah!
Cream Cassie. This one's
Oh,
I'm excited.
yeah, Aaron's gonna. How much you want to bet whenever I go live with Aaron, he's just gonna be like, oh, you Cassie skin, let me oh. It's gonna be Aaron. It's gonna be Aaron.
I always like Cassie skins because I get to see Ziggs in such a variety of different forms. This one particularly cute. I don't think I want like a giant floating monster cat coming after me, to be honest with you. Like that's kind of terrifying, but I think it turned out really, really well.
They for real changed the parrot to a giant circle.
Yeah,
I like the way her perches there on her arm.
For real changed the parrot skin to a ginormous circle.
Of whipped cream.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They changed him to a gigantic circle. His name was Zig, right? Changed him into a ginormous circle.
Music artists. So, yeah.
He's just a circle! He's just a circle! Like, look, he's just a big circle! He's just a giant circle! What are you supposed to do with this? With Zig, he was like scrawny and all that, so he's like, yeah, you can't really see. Everybody's gonna see that! You're gonna be like hiding around the corner, and like he's gonna be like right behind. It's like, hey, what's up? I'm a giant circle, and then everyone's gonna, oh look, the Kashi's over there, and then start firing at him. Ginormous circle. What is this, bro? I mean, the skin's good. I'm just a circle. I know it's the logo for Monster Cat, but it's a ginormous circle.
So many monster cats.
They're everywhere.
I love Zig's makeover.
It's just a circle. What makeover? It's a circle! Oh. Murder.
Bye-bye.
I am the real Cassie now.
This is one champ that zigs when they're supposed to zig and never zags unless it's time.
Like, look, where's another Cassie at?
Especially this patch with the
They're gonna end up pulling out another Cassie, but I want to show you how scrawny Zig is, or whatever his name. I think his name is Zig.
Like impacts,
The bird.
Are still distinctive
Bird.
for the specific champion or the specific skill, but are unique for and complement the actual theme of the battle pass. All the monster guy stuff.
Audio to
Wait.
back it up as well. Yeah, and some of these these are some really cool weapons too. Like even just those, I'm really happy with.
Oh, look at the little GG spray. That's cute. Okay, we're gonna take a look at her voice lines.
Amazing. Yeah, that's me. Here comes the drop. You killed it. Bangin', bangin', bangin'.
Bangin'.
LOL. That would
While
be
the volume's
a
turned up a little bit, can we
lifesaver.
hear the ultimate again before we transition to our next skin?
Like, for real, not gonna lie.
Ziggs.
Go Ziggs. I think I might be a little bit sad if somebody said sorry to me and they were like, LOL, get wrecked. But also, that's
Sorry, cancel
definitely
that?
appropriate. Yeah, sorry, cancel that.
All right, and our next one that we have here, if you didn't already see on
dead.
social, is Boss Fight
Miller!
Koga.
Ooh, look at that map.
So they're adding Dream to the game finally. They're adding Dream. Finally adding Dream to the game.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew?
Keep the mask
Now this
on,
is
you
cause
know.
for celebration, am I right?
Ooh.
Yes.
I'll celebrate Boss Fight, but you're not invited to the party, Nico. Sorry.
Darn.
They got the Legion inside of
This
Sorry,
skin
Ella.
will
Paladins
be
now.
available via Prime Gaming. The Cassie one is from April 5th to May 5th, and this one will be from May 5th until June 2nd.
There's some really fun juxtapositions on this skin as well. We have some
So
traditional
2 different
garb,
prime skins,
and then
alright.
we've got like this kind of utility cargo pocket on top of it, and we've got some traditional weapons, but we've got this more modern kind of trolley
Can't believe they're
face,
adding
and then
Dream-
obviously
Dream
the
SMP
blades
skins,
themselves
bro.
And the weapon are
Who
very
knew?
futuristic.
Downfall
I
of
think it
Paladins.
works.
They had
It's
Dream.
a cool contrast of eras
I have
and
freaking cheaters in here
themes,
now.
but I like where it ends up.
I was gonna say, I think the con weapon might be my favorite, but I think the ensemble for this one is by far my favorite. And I don't know, I'm getting this kind of like haunted forest vibe from the mask. That's just really really awesome.
Yeah, from the mask, yeah. No, from the mask.
I approve of it. You know, I kind of want to, you know, get some wardrobe, you know, advice from whipped cream Cassie right there, like whipped cream. You fly.
Should be a fun one to cosplay.
It's literally
I'll give it
Dream.
here to Koga, you know, got the, you know,
Literally
mask
Dream.
on with boss fight.
Can't believe they added Dream
Kind
into
of,
Paladins.
You know, he breaks it down. He's kind of
It's like some kind of
their,
music. This is a
dubstep
music
artist.
artist probably,
Dubstep
and I'm
artist,
just like,
obviously.
oh look, Dream. It's
So,
Dream.
let's go into
Dream.
Oh, very clean.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. Mm-hmm.
Checking the mag first. That's good trigger discipline right there.
There's that wall. There's that wall climb. Look at the
Yeah.
height.
Hell yeah.
All right,
That's
I
so
might stand
neat.
corrected. I thought, you know, this one's giving me a run for my money as far as favorite skin, and I'm not even a Koga main.
This one's pretty sick though. I honestly,
You don't like being a ninja.
I like all of them.
I really do like the little music effects in there as
I
well.
like the little mask effect.
You're already dead.
That's fun.
Coming with the heater.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Get
That's
some
so
beat
sick.
going in the middle of it all. Yeah.
Already dead.
I like that.
I woke up and chose violence.
You like the wub wub?
I like this.
I think that's one of the
That
titles
ult is
of
pretty
Grin,
cool.
If I'm not mistaken, right? Like I had to like I was
Maybe.
looking through different
That
stuff on the
effing
event pass track, and I was like, I saw the likes or
That
loves
emote.
the wub wub. I was like, this has to be a title that Nico came up with.
Guilty as charged.
Your instincts have served you well.
All right, let's listen to some
That
voice
cat.
lines.
Sick. I'm the boss. Simple as that.
My God, he sounds like a
Alright.
SMP
You
YouTuber.
got this on lock. All done.
Sounds like a Dream SMP YouTuber.
Sorry about that. All right. Be right back. Psych.
That's my favorite voice line.
Psych.
So, on that, one thing that's not an psych is our next skin that we're going to be going into, though. As we bid adieu to the Monster Cat skins for this update, we are going to go into, you know, one of the biggest hits, you know, in the last year with Paladins was the Pandemonium Vatu skin that we did. So we are bringing that theme back
Andrew?
and creepier than ever. Let's be real here for Pandemonium 7.
Woo!
Couple things to say.
He has 8! 8!
Like this would appeal to people, but I personally, maybe it's just me, this I think is my favorite line of skins, and we only have a few.
Yeah.
But it is so.
Actually, this one's pretty sick too. This one's my favorite out of all of them. I love the Vatu Pandemonium skin.
The back.
This is sick. I love this. Honestly.
Creepy in the best way.
Cool, yeah.
Honestly, one of my favorites right now.
Is one of the aesthetics, and it's I don't think it's the one that Paladins lead into the most often. It's also not my preferred aesthetic, but the execution on this is so high that, like, even though that's not normally my thing, like, this just looks really cool. Like
The teeth on his
the
stomach.
skull, up
Amazing.
top, the
It looks
entire
amazing.
separated chest,
Like,
torso.
dude.
The cape is really cool. I like the accenting with the skulls. It's good color contrast, and it's very scary. I like the partial face covering that adds like a layer of mystery. Just so much cool stuff going on here. Really happy with it.
I mean, you gotta hands it to him,
Like, this is pretty cool.
So a lot of people are probably wondering how you get this. This skin will be available for direct purchase or available in the Pandemonium chest. So we already have the Pandemonium chest from when we had Vatu. This will be added to that as well, and it will be updated with
Oh,
the skin,
cool.
coming in this Monster Cat update. We are
Cool,
gonna go
cool,
in
cool,
deep
cool.
and show off
All
a
right,
little bit of
direct
this.
purchase, just like the
Check
Vatus.
them out. Oh yeah, and that spray's coming too.
Yo!
Anniversary of
5th
that.
anniversary.
Just-
Nice. Happy anniversary. Come a long way.
This kid's pretty dope.
It's given me almost like I almost said Necron, but just kind of the soul juice vibe, right? You kind of your underworld.
It's pretty cool.
Were those bones on the grapple?
again?
Did mine eyes deceive me?
Oh, that's sick.
Those are bones.
Oh my god! They
Wow.
I
Yo!
didn't even see that right now. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
Honestly,
skin
pretty
one.
cool. Honestly, a pretty cool skin. I love this.
Yeah, this 7 skin is so sick. Also, if I said Vatu, I'm sorry. They both begin with V.
They both begin a...
7 begins with an S.
Let's check out his voice lines though.
They both begin with V.
Yeah.
No man ruminals. Oh, that's mine.
Have you ever witnessed something like me? You are deadly. Yes.
That made me kind of like almost vomit. But, like,
Oh,
not in a
boy.
bad way. Like I'm not like
Yes.
it's invoking the creepiness that it intended.
Attack! As it should
This
be.
skin's pretty sick.
As it should be.
Now on that
Yep,
note,
sign
we
me
can,
up.
we're gonna get a little bit more crazy instead of creepy here going forward. We have 2 recolors coming for Bomb King in this update, and we're gonna show you some splash arts and turn.
Oh! Yeah, that!
You saw in the Betty
These,
Bomba,
these.
Trailer that there were these, crash
Test dummies.
dummies, right?
Test dummies.
Versions or test versions of Bomb King.
Pretty sick.
So Crash
Love 'em.
King 47
Dang, love
will
them.
be obtainable through the Trials of the Realm, and Crash King 48 will be a rotating bounty store skin.
This can be obtained from Trials of the Realm.
Yeah. There's definitely
Okay.
nothing personal at all. About
Yo,
this spread,
that's cool. That's cool.
between
That's cool.
our
Trials of the Realm skin
Bomb
finally.
King and
We know we're gonna eventually get one.
Queen of Bombs,
Or I
if you
did.
will. She's by no means testing explicitly to make sure that her weapons work on her nemesis. With this Crash.
Definitely not.
48.
And it,
No, not
and
at
this
all.
skin
Pretty
works
dope,
for me because,
honestly.
For whatever reason, when I play Bomb King, I often feel like a dummy. So this will just kind of outwardly reflect my Bomb King gameplay.
Yeah, I do often crash and burn, so this will just be the map to it.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
I'm
The
gonna
recolors,
need
but
to
it's pretty
stop
cool skin.
these, Bomb King puns, as I'm sure there will be more in the future here once we get to our new champion. So with that said, we are going to go
Bomb
into,
Queen.
we have a new DLC mount that we're going to show off to you really
Yeah.
quick. It is the Feathered Fiend. It is a feathered raptor mount. And again, this will be available for purchase as a DLC purchase.
Ooh,
So-
dinosaur.
Looking pretty
I think that's fun. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
Biped, it's a lizard.
Mr.
Clever
Dinosaur.
girl.
Mr.
It's got a
Dinosaur.
steering bar. which
I haven't bought the season 2022 yet, but I'm pretty much going to probably at some point in the next 2 weeks.
I've heard they have more in common with modern day birds than with reptiles, hence the feathers.
Yeah.
Nice fun coloring here too.
Love this.
range from like the light yellowy green to like a fiery red and orange.
Dinosaur.
I like it.
Dinosaur.
For sure.
I actually
Agree.
like
Love
that.
that tail.
I like it. It's cool.
But yeah,
I like
it's
the dinos.
almost time to reveal our new champion. But before I get into that, I just wanted to let you all know there is a collaboration coming up before this patch actually launches with Verizon. There will be Verizon Up rewards available where anyone who is a Verizon customer and located in the US will be able to get the V1
Seeing that is 16 days later.
Victor skin, for free by accessing their Verizon Up account starting on March 1st. So make sure
I already
you pay
have that skin
attention
anyway,
and look
so.
forward to
Yeah.
that. We'll be posting on social about it. Just a nice way to get another free skin if those things apply to you, as it's part of Verizon's collaboration. And with that being
sick.
said, we're about to drop a bomb
Pretty dope.
on you with, Betty La Bomba. So
I
let's
get it.
go look
This
at
next
the
champ
trailer.
is absolutely the bomb.
Oh my gosh. I don't even need to do anything. You guys got it.
Pretty sick trailer, not gonna lie. This one. Pretty quiet too. For a trailer about bombs.
I designed you. You can't escape me. I will have my
Do for one. Just like that.
long live the queen.
Oh boy.
Hell
They got
yeah.
tons of cool stuff in this game.
Hell yeah.
I loved watching this trailer kind of be developed as it was sent over to Glow. Glow keeps making really amazing cinematics for us for all these new
Absolutely.
champion releases. Just kind of seeing the lore for Bomb King finally get touched on after all these years.
Yeah,
And,
finally.
Look at
You
her
better rehire the dude who
montage.
did Bomb King's voice line so you can have voice lines
Yeah.
for Bomb Queen or something.
So much.
'Cause that'll
cool
be
stuff going
dope.
on here.
That'll be very,
I love the
very dope.
hair. I love the diamond pattern. Her outfit. She's riding a giant bomb.
There's just something about explosives, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about terrorism that I'm really, really, really like.
This is true. But with that said, I was gonna say we're gonna go into game here, but Nico, I know you worked on her. Would you care to elaborate on the lore a little bit more for Betty La Bomba?
Certainly. Bomb King may be the king of bombs, but Betty La Bomba is the bomb queen. So she had it all. She had the brains, the looks, and the power. She was one of the border lords, and none of the other border lords dared defy her wishes, and her wish was for everything. She actually designed and commissioned the creation of living weapons, bombs, as you will, meant to bring her enemies' defenses crumbling down. What she didn't expect was kind of a fluke, as the warlock she commissioned to make these living bombs ended up something maybe went wrong. One of these bombs started developing a mind of its own and an ego the size of a grumpy bomb. So having lost her domain to kind of the rampant explosions of this new, bomb king, quote unquote, still obviously she's the queen. Betty has determined that it's time for her creation to return to his rightful place, which is under her thumb. Now, whether or not that's kind of like working in conjunction, like, oh, see what I made, this amazing living bomb, or kind of as bits of scrap to use in her next explosive, that's kind of up yet to be determined. But we know that nothing will stand in the way of her gadgets and explosives as the Bomb Queen reestablishes herself as obviously the rightful ruler of Bomb King's realm.
Dang. Narcissism.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Trouble in Paradise, royal feuds, a lot going on there.
Yeah, a revenge story for sure, but many years in the making. Many years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna be going into game here shortly to give you our first look at Betty. There she is. Glorious. A true
goddess.
I love
queen.
the way she
New
turned out.
damage.
Praise be.
Yeah. She is all about that base, which I also appreciate.
We can even start just get right into it if we want. So
Yeah.
Betty is a damage character. Sorry, frontline stands, but damage character. She has 2100 base health, and I think Fish and I are going to kind of swap off on describing what she does, but I'll start with her in hand. Her grenade launcher. So this is a grenade launcher. It fires a grenade from your launcher that can bounce and explodes after a 2-second timer or on direct contact with an enemy in a relatively small area.
So
The
kind of like
size
Junkrat's old,
and damage
not
of the
old,
explosion are
Primary Fire. Why did I say old?
Increase
I
when you
know!
directly hit an enemy. And then just a couple things to note. As opposed to Dredge, who his projectile kind of stops, as you notice, if it hits the ground. These will keep bouncing, so you can bounce them off the floor or off of walls. And then they are on a timer based on when they're fired rather than when they hit the ground. Just a bit of a distinction there. But that's 510, I believe, damage without direct contact and 550 damage in a slightly larger area on direct contact with an enemy.
Nice. I think that
Okay,
would take
pretty
us
cool.
to the alternate fire, if I'm not mistaken, which is a cluster grenade. So this is a relatively low cooldown alternate fire.
Why are you whispering?
That explodes and also has secondary explosions with the potential to spawn up to 6 additional explosives after the initial hit. Each of these explosives detonates after a short period of time. The initial is after 0.4 seconds, and the secondary is after 3 seconds. So you've got this initial explosion, and then you've got the secondary detonate. And this kind of complements her Q ability, which Kevin can tell us more about.
Yeah, and then just really quickly on the cluster grenade, something to keep in mind is that at least currently, a secondary explosion will spawn on anything that is enemy team colored. So that includes, which is untraditional, shields, deployables, everything. So
Point.
Not just champs.
but yeah, not just champs, illusions, and pets.
Wait.
Moving on to her Q, her ability.
Ain't no way.
Called Hail of Bomb. Oh, goodbye, Cassie. Hail of Bombs. So Betty La Bomba will send out a magazine chock full of explosives that spray upwards and outwards to land randomly in a large area around where it deploys. Each explosive
Go
deals, I believe it's 390
Go
damage
torrent,
in a relatively small radius. But think of it as almost a weeping willow / firework of explosives. This is a little bit of a longer cooldown. And is great for area denial. Slap that on the point. There are some cards that also modify that a little bit, so you can play with that a little bit.
Modify it. Okay.
All around complementing kind of her explosive kit.
All
Very
right.
effective in enclosed spaces as well. And that would take us to her movement ability, Explosive Personality. This is a lot of fun. This is very manic, chaotic energy. And so she essentially has a multi-jump. But she gets 1, 2, and then 3 jumps before it fully goes on cooldown. If she doesn't use all 3 within the period of time, then they will go away. But she can essentially triple jump, and she can kind of weave between other abilities while she's doing
So
that as
kind
well.
of like Andrew's Nether Step, but you actually okay.
So there are also blasts as she propels herself that do 300 damage to enemies within a radius of 35. And there are some talents
He's
that
having a
modify
fun
this
time
that we'll
playing
get
around
to
with all these
shortly,
abilities.
but not before the ultimate.
Yeah. She sure does have an explosive personality, so I really do love it, the naming conventions of this.
Yeah, even before, huge shout out to Tiana Camacho, by the way, who is also our base Ceres and our star sister Vora, and I believe another Demonette skin as well. But
I love where this voice turned out.
Absolutely fantastic. It was also a great help. I ended up writing the script, and she provided, along with shout out to Carla if you're watching. Thank you, Carla, for providing a lot of insight on the script writing and feedback and everything. It was really, really happy with how it turned out. And then okay, so let's move on to the ultimate. Long live the queen. So you are summoning the largest bomb in your arsenal and jumping on, gaining the ability to control your flight with a limited turn radius. Hitting an enemy while you are riding the missile will cause an explosion, dealing 1,700, I believe, damage and knocking the enemy away, and also knocking you away as well to provide a little bit of extra cushion space so you can re-engage.
Sounds pretty interesting. Let's see.
And then you can also reactivate this ability to send the rocket flying out in a straight line towards where you are looking. There's still potentially some tweaking to be done about how forgiving we want to be as far as where you're looking when you send that out, but it's a lot of fun to ride into battle or send it for a combo. So let's go ahead and see that in game right now.
I definitely have a strange love for this ability.
That's so funny.
Viva la bomba.
Yeah, so people might have seen me tweet that out yesterday.
Dismount.
There was a reason for it. It's literally her voice line for her ultimate. And shout outs to
So funny.
the Latinas and Latinos of High Res group. A lot of them, and especially Carla, kind of provided a lot of insight to kind of appropriately, make everything come to life with her being not just Latina but Afro-Latina. So, and also Tiana Camacha, if I'm saying
Won't
that
last
correct,
quite a while.
is also Afro-Latina. So, it's kind of the perfect pair, and I just love the way that
The
everything
dude's having
turned
trouble
out.
controlling the ult.
Definitely lends some authenticity to this. The personality
It's a good
comes
ult.
back. Kevin's a very talented designer, but that lived experience is not something that he possessed. So the collaboration to get this was excellent, and I really like how it turned out.
Things are made better by the melding of experiences of a very talented group of individuals, which we have. Very glad.
Kill him. Woo!
Now,
Dead.
before we get into the skins that she will also come with, do we want to just kind of give a brief rundown through the talents
Okay,
and then head on into that?
Yeah.
Alright, before we get into talents with this, I just wanted to say that her kit seems pretty powerful. She's a damage, and she is going to be like Bomb King, damage-wise, probably. Hey, her kit's good. I like everything in her kit. Her main fire is similar to Junkrat's, but I mean, like, it's a grenade launcher. What else are you going to do? Make it dredges? Make it like literally the same thing as dredge, which is like literally the most hateful thing you can do to a new champion ever. We also have the little torrent that fires out all those little bombs and all that. I find that pretty cool. I actually like the concept of that. Let's see, we have the triple jump, basically another mobility ability, like Andrew's Nether Step and Vatu's little teleports. Kind of cool. I like that. That seems fun. Her ultimate is hilarious. I love it. It's hilarious, but also practical, and it's really, really cool to actually look at. It's visually appeasing and all that. So yeah, so far, she is a really good champion, in my opinion. She hasn't made it out to live. The numbers didn't seem really that bad. But yeah, she can't hit it. She can't kill a champion, Maeve, especially with like 4 hits. That's the only thing I'm going to say I'm worried about. But other than that, her kit seems like entirely fine. It's really cool.
So talent 1 is going to be Fiery Disposition. I've used this one a lot. So she has explosions in a lot of parts of her kit, and with this talent, any explosive damage will also apply a dot for 3% of their maximum health every second for 1.5 seconds. And then you can refresh the duration with subsequent explosive damage.
Her second talent is
Okay. Fiery Disposition. Explosive damage sets the enemy on fire for 0.3 seconds of the maximum health. Every 0.1 for 1.5 additional hits. Refresh the duration. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Control Fury. Reduce the range of hail bombs by 50%, concentrating explosions in a smaller area and reduce the cooldown of hail bombs by 2 seconds. That is actually, I I like that. Making it the spread less. Because like if you're on point, you want it to kind of spread less because it looks like it could spread past point. You just want to get people off point. I don't know if the turret has a health bar or anything, but I feel like that's actually going to be a really good talent for point control and all that. You got to bounce. Reduce the cooldown of explosive personality by 6 seconds, but reduce your movement speed by 50% and decrease the effectiveness of your explosive personality. That one seems alright. That one seems alright. This one's going to be the one that everyone's going to run.
Called Controlled Fury.
That one I love.
This
That one I
reduces
love the wording
the
of it,
range of
though.
the hail of bombs by 50%. To clarify, the range is kind of the radius of the random circle that bombs will hit on the ground when using hail of bombs, and reduces the cooldown of that ability by 2 seconds.
And then Gotta Bounce is going to be affecting her explosive personality movement ability, reducing the movement speed and decreasing the distance that she jumps, but also reducing the cooldown by a impactful 6 seconds. You want to jump more often.
Yeah, I love the variety and just I can't wait to see what kind of builds and what the community
already thinking of
uses. So
I don't even know the
look
cards
at
yet,
some
but
of
I'm
the
already
voice
thinking of like in
lines,
general
and
things I
then
can
after
probably
that, we'll
do
jump
with these,
into her
depending on
season
what the
pass
cards
skin.
are.
Now that was awesome. Whippa! I am explosive. You are pretty cool. Terminado. I shall return. Así que, sorry. Por favor. Gracias.
I like
Sí.
this. The voice lines are cool.
Not
I like them.
quite.
The voice lines are pretty dope.
Stepping away para un momento. Now
That's
that
just-
was awesome.
It's dripping with personality. I love that.
I like that emo. The emo's pretty cool.
I love how much it fits her. And with that being said, other things that fit her, I really do love her season pass skin that we will be showing off here now. The Queen of Diamonds. So this skin is limited and again is unlocked through those who own the season pass 2022. And this skin will become unobtainable after the season pass 2022 has finished.
Yeah, I like.
Looks like
kind of-
she's going with the Nico hair for now, right?
Exactly.
Pre-shave.
I was just getting really into this champion, and as I was designing her, so I felt like I needed to get the hair as well,
Yeah, we
I
live
think
in a
that-
society, Nico. We live in a
Oh no.
society.
The hair feels
It's
like
cool.
a very
I like
surface
it.
knot to me,
This is a really good
whereas
skin.
The rest of the outfit is very like
The 7-1 is pretty cool as well. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of
And
cool
I
skins
like the
from the
playing
season
card
pass.
vibe out of that.
We got a lot of cool ones from last season pass
Oh yeah,
as well.
it is quite a lovely turn for her.
We do have
And
shirtlesses on that.
let's go and look at her recolor, which will be available via direct purchase for crystals or gold.
Yo!
As,
Yo!
have the season
Purple!
Pocket, Royal Explosion.
Let's go!
I obviously love pink. My nails are pink right now. So
It's pink and purple,
all the
but
pink
yo, it's
going
dope.
on here. I think it's very
I love
exciting
it.
Also seeing her with some pink hair.
We got a purple and
It's
pink
really
skin.
romantic,
Let's go!
Which is also a fun direction. There's so many hooks in her characterization that we can pull her in different directions, and a lot of them are a lot of fun.
What about her gold?
She's
Show us her
the
gold.
Queen of Bombs.
Show us her gold. All the recent gold skins have been dope.
Val.
Come on.
I've been
The Pip one's been dope as well.
And our last one to go over here is the Golden Betty, which for those of you who are those mastery chasers here,
That's right.
Yo.
level 50 with Betty will get you this.
Creepers is gonna have a fun time with this one.
Bomba skin.
Very regal. The race begins.
Pretty dope.
Oh yeah, I always love seeing who is going to be the first. I know a lot of the times, I think it's been like Creepers a lot of times, and we're just like, we haven't even given out 2x champion XP right now.
Creepers
You
can
are
do that in like under a
rolling
day.
through this.
5 stacks that crap. Does it under a day.
Grind
Honestly,
as
honestly, one of the best people
kind of
that are
goes
like
dragging
on it, and on it.
I cannot wait to
But yeah.
see what
Like-
people are able to do with Betty. We'll see in PTS obviously, but I had I think we did a fantastic job. I had a lot of fun working on this champion, and I'm just it's just very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely agree. This whole patch, especially Betty, has been an absolute blast. I can't wait for it and the Monster Cat in particular to drop next month.
Next week, for the people who are watching right now, from when I'm recording this, I was kind of late on this. Like, I'm late on everything.
I do have an announcement. Make sure, folks, if you already haven't, the official Paladins game Reddit, reddit.com/r/paladinsgame, is going to be hosting a Reddit Ask Me Anything for our dev team tomorrow, and there will be a different
I missed
variety
that.
of devs from the Evil Mojo squad at 12.
I could have asked about.
Going to answer various questions as much as we can for that whole hour from 12 until 1 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you're there, and a lot of us that are contributing to that are really excited to be there to interact with everyone.
I missed it. Oh,
Other
dang.
than that, I don't have much else to say. I am very excited, and thank you again so much, Monster Cat. It's been a pleasure so far, and just interacting too with the artists and seeing the artists be so hype on being a part of Paladins. It's really nice to kind of be able to bring more to Paladins. But before we sign off,
That
any final
enthusiasm
words
is absolutely contagious.
Oh, for sure. Any final words from you two?
Fish?
Just thanks. I appreciate this community. The game is what it is because of your support. So thank you for playing, and we hope you enjoy all the stuff we've been hard at work preparing for you in this second patch of our 5th anniversary season.
Yes, I will echo what Fish said. Thank you all. I really, really appreciate the community members who come out, support the update note show, play the game. This patch in particular has been really awesome. I am very excited to have Betty in the realm, and for all the stuff that we have planned later this year as well. So keep staying tuned, keep interacting, and I'll also be at the AMA tomorrow. So come ask me who the king of bombs is, or the queen of bombs now. But you all are fantastic. Really appreciate everyone.
Yeah, we appreciate you all of you champions in the realm. And until next time, thank you for tuning in. And we can't wait for you to get to test out this update and see everything coming out. Bye.
You the bomb.
Okay, so my thoughts about this entire update, basically. So first of all, Monster Cat, pretty cool event pass and all that. I would probably, I mean, it's not even probably. I'm gonna definitely buy it. It's a really cool pass and all that, and hopefully we get more crossover passes and all that because they actually make good money. They make it good. All that. Bela Bomba seems really cool right now. Her damage numbers are, in my opinion, a little tad bit too high, but just nerf it down by like 10 to 20 actually would probably help a lot. 10, 20, 30. Probably help quite a bit to balance her out. From what I've seen right now, I of course haven't played the PTS because I just haven't had time to do that. It's weird. We're already in March of the 5th year, technically, the 5th season, Schism, and it's just weird to just see all this. I'm gonna be streaming more on Twitch and all that. So if you guys wanna see me on Twitch and all that, it's twitch.tv/racroon. I'll be streaming at least once a week on there. Don't know. It depends on what game. Probably most likely Paladins, Brawlhalla, or Overwatch. As well, I know I have said multiple times that I need to explain Zin is coming out. I am finally, almost completed with it. It will release either at the end of this week or the end of it will release in between. It will release by the end of by the middle of March, and then the one coming after is Ray, and then after that, I am not sure what I want to do after all of that. I still need to get Zin gameplay. I might ask the Zenitor the Zen version himself to get me gameplay because I absolutely suck at Zen. So I might ask for his help with the gameplay and all that. But yeah, that's just everything I wanted to get down. The update show is pretty dope. Favorite skin is going to be 7 releasing. Betty La Bomba seems like a pretty cool champion. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching the stream. I'll see y'all later. Peace.